Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and audience, respected judges, teachers, participants, and of course to our enthusiastic debaters. Welcome to the first elimination of English debate competition. With me, Rosario Mendoza, the host for school's English debate. So today we are here to get the first mark in this exciting round where the young debaters will showcase their critical thinking and their skills and their courage. So the motion for today's debate is, why do young people need to be smart? Of course, yeah, as a young people, okay, ladies and gentlemen, as a young people have to be smart because their nation still need the young people, not on elder and the maybe all on their elder one needs need the smart to be develop the country. So ladies and gentlemen, on the stage with me, we have representative students from SG Canossa. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa. So now we have representative students from Eskola Sta Maio. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause. So here I would like to explain about the role of debate. So here how the debate proceed. So the first session, the debaters are going to deliver the motion and arguments for 4 minutes. The second, the debaters are going to answer the question that raised by the judges. And the third is time for the rebuttal round, where the debaters are going to ask and answer each other questions. So without further ado, now let us invite by the first speaker from the Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa, with a big round of applause to the first speaker to deliver a motion and argument. So, SG Canossa, okay, time is yours.
Honorable judges, respected opponents, ladies and gentlemen, the future of Timor-Leste rests on its youth. The question is not whether smartness matters. Of course it does. The real question is, smartness is enough? On one side, smartness empowers youth to adapt technology to compete globally to build opportunity. On the other side, history shows that resilience, creativity, and teamwork are just as essential. Farmers, athletes, community leaders prove that success comes from more than IQ alone. This is why our final stance is, young people must be smart. Yes, but smartness alone isn't enough. What we truly need is a balanced generation, smart, strong, creative, and compassionate. Because balance, not just brain, is what built nation. It is our motion for today. Thank you a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to the Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa. Now let's give a chance to the SG Sta Maio to deliver the motion and arguments. So time is yours.
So, well, thanks for the opportunity again. So, the topic that we are gonna debating on this night is why young people need to be smart. So, as we all know that this topic is very important for us, especially for the young people. So, this is a questions about innate talent, but a call to actions. Being smart is not simplified about academic grades. It's about developing the cognitive skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability. They are essential for navigating a complex world. We must not only encourage young people to be smart, but insist on it for the future of our society and the fulfillment of their own lives. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause to the SG Sta Maio for delivering the motion. So now it's time for the question raised by the judge. So make sure, are you ready? Do you ready? Are you ready? Okay, ready. So I will give a chance to the judge to answer to ask a question, okay, to the both teams.
Okay, thank you very much. I have a question to Canossa team, yeah. As you have said that smart, we must be smart. And how does being smart or educated, you feel that empower the young people that will contribute effectively to the society and the economy? Yes.
Did you get the question? Okay.
Would you like to repeat?
Yes, please repeat.
As you have said that the young people must be smart. That is what you highlighted before. And my question is, how does being smart or educated empower the young people to contribute effectively to the society and the economy?
Okay.
Is
Yes.
it time to answer
Yes.
it now? Yes, as you have stated before, we are supporting that smartness is a necessity for our nation. For our part of the debate, we are a balanced team. We do support smartness is important, and also perseverance, hard work is also important. And from our perspective of team, we think that smartness and perseverance will contribute to our country. I'll give pass to my friend.
Okay, as Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That is why the young generation must be smart. Okay, example, if smart is not about when you do a high grade on school or being intelligent, straight A's on school, but smart is sometimes when you live in society and you got problem and you have the intelligence to solve the problem. So smartness is not like when you just go to school for education, but it's sometimes you can use other side of the school, like as example I have said, or when you can just solve small things, which is small is not actually small when you really solve them. Thank you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to the Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa. Because the smart is a public, yeah, it's not regarding to the education or regarding to the academically. So, okay, next question. Okay, still one question to second judge to ask a question to the, okay, both teams.
All right, to Cinco de Mayo, I'll go straight to the question. In what context do you think intelligence excel other human qualities? When do you think intelligence become more important? In what situations?
Okay.
Can you repeat the questions?
In what situations do you think intelligence or being smart is more important than anything else? Is that clear?
Okay, did you get the question?
Yes, I can get it.
Okay, okay, you may begin to answer the question.
As you said this question, so based on my idea, so as we all know that young people is more important. Okay. Based in your questions that say that in what situations context intelligence is more important, like that. So based on my idea, it depends on the people. It depends on the students. So if the students is they, for example, they go to school and they find something more in there. So if they want to be smart in Monday, so it's in their hands. So to get my answers, I'm so sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause to ASG Maio. Let's talk about the individual smart. So it's time for the rebuttal round. Yes, still, okay. Judge, you may still have a question. Okay, still, yes, still 2 questions, sir.
I'd like to ask Canossa, what other human qualities do you think are more important than intelligence, and why?
There's a lot of human qualities that we consider in our team, like emotional smartness, practical smartness, and also intelligence smartness. But in today's society, people don't just consider intelligence smartness; they also consider emotional smartness and practical smartness. Emotional smartness is how a person to manage his stress pressure that being put on him, and a practical smartness is problem solving, is creative thinking. Does mean a lot. So by that, we don't only consider intelligence smartness is important, we also consider emotion and practical smartness is also important in today's society to build our greater nation.
Okay, can you give to your partner to add more about the question that raised by the judge?
Okay, so we mean by the intelligence, we mean by the ethical and how we should act around society or our friends or when we're at school. Example, if you're just smart enough, you don't know how to talk or you cannot be surrounded by the society where you don't have conscious or empathy for other else. It's nothing if you're being intelligent, but that's just intelligence is not gonna work like that if you just do it from your brain. You should do it by your heart, and just when you use intelligence correctly, you should be empathize.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to the ASG Santa Madalena De Canosa. Now it's the last question. Still have the last question to ASG
Yes.
Maio.
Thank you very much. My question is for Cinco de Mayo. How do you think that being smart youth to navigate the globalizations and technological advancement in Timor-Leste advantages?
Okay, did you get the questions?
Repeat one more time.
So my question is, how can being a smart youth, prepare Timor-Leste, practically, specifically we are referring to youth, into navigating the globalizations of technologicals in Timor-Leste advantages?
Okay, did you still confused? So, how being smart can navigate the technology advancement in this world or in this today's world?
Yeah, so my question is, how can Be Smart help the youth navigate in the new era of technological, focusing on the Timor-Leste's advantages? Does that make sense?
Okay, it's about the technology that being used by Timor-Leste's advancement or advantage. Yes, okay. Do you get the question?
Yes.
Okay, you may begin to answer. Okay.
So thanks for the questions. So your question is talking about how do young people be smart to navigate the technology of Timorese, like that? So based on my opinion, I already have said that it depends on the people. It depends of young people. So if he wants to be smart, it's his decisions. It's like everything he want to take, it's decision of him. What he want to develop himself and the nation also, it's his opportunity to take it. Like for example, he follows some trainers or some course that can be affected by him, can make him smart. So it can be help him so he can know well. So in this area, so as we all know that this area is very new era, right? New generation. So it's a lot of technology. So it's very important for young people to need to be practice more some with other trainers. So that's it. Do you get it?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause to the answer by raised by the judges. So, okay. So, yes, please, you still have not the last, but still one questions. Okay, you can deliver to the both teams depends. Yeah.
Now, the first team that raises their hand get to answer this question.
Okay.
Define what you understand by intelligence. Yeah, please.
Our team defines intelligence in the person ability to solve problems, the person ability to gain knowledge, the person ability to access knowledge, the person ability to express the knowledge, and the person ability to share the knowledge to each other and build a better place for themselves. That's our perception of intelligence.
Okay, you can give to
And
your
also-
hero.
And also,
Intelligence. As Bill Gates explains, intelligence isn't just about knowing, it's about acting, solving problems, and creating solutions that can change the world. That is why the young generation must be smart, to not just dream, but to build the future. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause. But can you add more about the define the young people who is smart? Okay, can you, based on your understanding about these questions?
So thanks for the opportunity again. So based on my idea, like you already asked the questions, as I already say earlier that being smart is the synonym of intelligent, right? So smart is not simplify about the academic grades, but it's at the developing and cognitive skills and critical thinking. Young people need to be critical thinking and problem solving, and also need to be adaptability. So do you get it? That's it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to both teams that answer the question raised by the judges. Now it's come to the rebuttal section where the debaters are going to ask and answer each other questions. So are you ready, Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa? Ready? Okay, ready. Now I would like to give a chance to the SG 5 de Maio to ask a question to Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa. So SG 5 de Maio, time is yours.
Right now, I don't have any questions, but if they want to ask the question with me, it's okay.
You are not allowed to answer, but you are allowed to ask a question to the Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa.
Okay, I have a questions. So tell me the example of how do young people need to be smart.
Okay, did you get the question? Okay, you may begin to answer.
in today's fast-changing world and technology, I think that every young people must be smart to adapt to the change of technology and global competitiveness, as the judges have said, that this world is very, very moving fast. And then nowadays, East Timor are also invest a lot of money to its education. Based on our research that we've done, our Ministry of Education just built a lot of schools, especially in rural areas, to furthermore develop our country. And by that, I think that smartness is important. I will pass the mic to my friend.
Okay, you're asking for example. So don't just look on the far example. We'll just look example in the schools in Timor-Leste. We've taken some statistic that most of the school not allow them to use mobile phone on the school. So meanwhile, and we can make a comparison to the other country, which is all the school is using high technologies there. How do we compare that? Okay, so we can see that in this day, as my friend said, technology evolves daily. The world is changing faster than ever before. If we kept doing that, then we will be left behind and we cannot catch up about what happened in the world this day. Thank you.
Okay, do you accept the questions?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to Eskola Sta Madalena De Canosa for answer. So, okay, it's time for the Eskola Secundaria Santa Madalena De Canosa to ask a question to the SG. So, SG, simply Maio, are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
ready.
you still ready?
Yes,
Very
I'm
good. Go. Okay, SG Canossa, time is yours.
But first, I need to just clarify. We want to know your perspective of, are you a proposition or opposition that you suppose smartness is important, or you more headed toward to perseverance and discipline? I just need to clarify your perspective.
Yes. Sorry, I cannot hear it. So can you repeat again, please?
I'll make it simple. I just need to clarify what's your perspective in this debate. Are you a proposition or opposition? Because based on what you have stated, I cannot define what position are you in right now. Are you a proposition or opposition?
Okay, it's about your motion. It said that, okay, are you in proposition or opposition? Affirmative or, okay, negative teams?
Okay, thank you for the questions. For right now, for example, my position is a student, right? So, and as a student, the best time for a student is need to be studied. So you are asking that what is my position right now? So I'm a student. So that's it.
Okay, do you accept the question or the answer?
I'm sorry, but that is not the question that I hope for. What I hope is you just need to clarify what position are you. Are you a proposition or opposition? Okay. Is this the last time, or if you could not answer the question, we just move on, and I'll give my question over to you.
Okay, is your topic is talks about the negative, okay, motion or positive impact that, okay, being smart of young people?
So you're asking is about this topic, not my position, right?
Yes.
Just like that? Yes. Okay. So based on my topic, it's a position, right? So it's so yeah, that's.
Okay, thank you so much, but we'll just jump into our question, okay?
Okay.
So, Nabil.
Can you may follow up the question? Okay. Okay, please, you have time. Okay.
I'll give you a question for you for your rebuttal. What is your perspective? What's your perspective about smartness? Is it smart more important than hard work? Is it smartness more important than hard work? Or hard work is more important than smartness? If you do decide which side are you on, please clarify why do you choose that side?
Did you get the question?
No.
Okay. Can you clarify, make it shortly, okay? State it shortly.
I'll make it
Okay.
simple.
Okay.
Do you support student must be smart, or you support more on student must be hardworking, perseverance, and other things? Which side do you support? Which side do you support? Because the topic is why the student must be smart. Are you supporting that student must be smart, or are you defining student must be smart? Are you opposite of the student must be smart? If you choose one of these, Please clarify why do you choose that?
Okay. So your question is talking about why the students need to be smart, right there?
No, we're asking that based on your motion or the one you have stated, do you support you rather student needs to be smart or you rather student must be hardworking? Choose one and please clarify.
I choose smart. So smart, like I already say that smart is depends on the people. It depends on the student. So being smart is important for the student because, as we all know, that the future of the nations will be the handle with the young people. So, like example, for example, if I'm smart, I can change the world. If I'm being smart, I can change the world.
So by what you can change the world? Can you explain?
Like studying, like where we, like for example, we go to school and study and get other trainers.
So do you mean just like by study and you can change the world? Do you mean by that?
So based on my ideas, we just study and work hard.
I don't get it. You said you just on smart and now you say you both. So which one?
Okay, let me choose one. For my opinion, based on my idea, I just say that I choose smart. And the students need to be smart because I have already said that the future of the nations will be the handle with the student. So the student need to be smart so they can change the world. Do you get it?
Okay.
Yeah, I do get it. You have said that smartness is important to build a nation. And nowadays, it produces a lot of smart people that produce leadership in our country. But based on the reality today, that many smart people are corrupt. They use their smartness to harm the nation. I will not say names, but we know that there's a corruption happening in our country, and many of them are smart. So how do you handle a smart of? Is it a kind of smart that you're looking for? A person that uses smart for corruption, a person that uses smart for destroying our nation?
Because just being smart is not enough to change the world. Because some people mistaking their smart to misuse it. So can you?
Okay, it's about the risks that the being smart have two things that can be harmful. Being young people who are smart maybe brings a harmful. Not only always the smart can contribute to the nation, like you said before.
So it depends on the people, right? If he is smart already, but he don't know how to use the smart that he can do, if he do the smart, if he's smart but he do something wrong, it's depends on him when he use. So that's it.
Okay, it's about the individual. Do you accept the answer?
You got a point, but I'm not convincing enough. We rather by the world challenge now, and the world is kept evolving. So we rather being smart is with ethical also. So you can use your smartness for something that is more for contributing for your family first before you walk out of the house. Okay, being smart is just not enough. Example, you're smart at school, but when you just interact with people, you just stay silent, doesn't do anything, then what's that smart for? I'll pass to my friends too.
Okay, this is the answer. Did you intend the answer?
No, I didn't get it. So sorry.
Okay, so I'll keep it simple. You've mentioned that being smart can change the world. Meanwhile, most of what we have known or we have seen that people that so smart that sit on high position level, they are manipulating the one that on the ground as manipulation and stuff like that. So if you just said that smart can change the world, I think the opposite, because just being smart but no empathy or with no ethic to just think about yourself, and that's you misuse the smart. Thank you.
Okay, do you get it? Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause to Eskola Santa Madalena De Canosa. Now it's okay. I will give back to the SG 5 de Maio to ask a question to SG Santa Madalena De Canosa. So SG 5 de Maio, time is yours.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. So my question is, which manner that young people need to be intelligent? Do you get it? Which manner?
Please, can you clarify which matter, like what matter, like schools, jobs, what kind of matter you're defining now? Please clarify.
My question is, it's for school, like for example, like which manner that young students need to be intelligent.
We think that in schools should value not only intelligence smartness, emotional smartness, and practical smartness too. As we have stated before, we do support emotional, practical, and intelligence smartness, not just grades. I'll give an example, and also character is important, attitude too. I'll give an example. Even a person who is only good at have respectable and have good attitude, in this analogy, if he is given a task of group project task, and his ability is only to be good-hearted and then good attitude, but he cannot solve the project. He will not be able to solve the project because he doesn't have the intelligence smartness. And also he doesn't have the practical smartness to solve the problems that are given to him. So we value all the smartness in school, not just intelligence only, but we value emotional, practical, intelligence, and also attitude. Thank you.
Okay,
That's
ladies.
our question.
Okay, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a round of applause to the SGS Santa Madalena De Canosa for answer the question. Okay. Now it's time for the judge to make a comment. So please, yes, okay, please, you may come to the stage to make a comment for the both teams.
Right, team, how are you?
Very good, thank
Good.
you. How are you?
How do you feel?
I feel well.
All right, listen, I'll talk about the things that we want to see from this debate. In this debate, we hope to see the maturity of your argument. We hope to see how flexible you are with the argument and where you want to take us with the argument. We really hope that you're able to convince us with your ideas. And you can only do that by organizing your arguments, by carefully choosing your arguments, and by presenting your arguments in a persuasive way. We also want you to work on time management and to use the time as best as you can. It is important that you can get your argument across in the given time. And now I'd like to give time to the first judge to deliver some commentaries on today's debate. You have your mic.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to congratulate both teams in your preparations for this debate. I would say that I'm very proud because I was a debater before in here, and right now as a judge, as one of the judges, which is, I can see that how these competitions really help the youngsters into their, I would say that this is just a stepping stone for all of us into our next development of ourselves. And for what I wanted to highlight in here is when you say something, what I learned throughout when I debate, is when you say something, it is more trustable, is you come up with some data. Because somehow our opinions doesn't matter. But if we come up with some data, that will help us into standing firm with our opinions. If the data really help us with what we are thinking of, then that would be great. And I would say that, of course, the time management, as the first judges have mentioned, you have to, no need to rush when you're explaining things. Try to engage with not just your opposition's team, but also those who are in here, those who are listening to you. Try to persuade them into what you are trying to say. Try to make them believe or go to your own world, I would say. And yes, I think I put a lot of notes that I took a lot of notes in here, but the most importantly is I can say that you're very confident of what you are trying to say, even though sometimes, okay, I'll ask some of us asking questions that you might think that, oh, that's complicated, but you try to answer it. That is 1 point plus for me. I think my comments are all this that I've mentioned. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for the both judges. Okay, we are about to close. So once again, thank you for the participants, especially respect to the honorable to the judges, and for the debaters. You prove that you are confident to stay on the stage because you speak without afraid of wrong or right. It's okay. So you did it. So thank you for both teams, and thank you for the participants who are here now. And we will be back to the next session, which is going to happen the next day. So yes, we'll be back, so we can take a break. Grape of water. Okay. So please, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our debate for today. So I am Roger Mendoza, and thank you. See you soon. So please, debaters, please shake hands. Shake hands before you leave this stage. Okay. Make a peace, yeah? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round